Hi friends, it's Victor Costa, Peace, Love, and Muscles. Happy spring. Happy spring. I'm inspired to make lots of content because I think I'm feeling good and I feel like it's springtime and I want you to get ready and pumped for the summer, especially in the Northeast. By the way, please look in the description portion of this video. There's a link there that will bring you to my website so you can see the programs that I offer and the merch and the other stuff that I've got. And people keep asking me, Vic, do you have a workout program? Or is it just these YouTube videos? Guys, it's in the description box, okay? But I want to share with you just a couple of tips that of some things that I have noticed in watching people work out. Some people call me and they say, Vic, would you mind coming to the gym, giving me a few tips, and watching me train and then critiquing me? So here's one of the things that I've noticed very, very recently in observing a few people. That would complete the sentence, wouldn't it? So one of the things that I've noticed is I hear a lot of this, but I hear very little of this. In other words, I find that people are willing to exhale and thrust and push out, but they're not taking anything in. They're not taking in enough air to compensate for the expulsion of air. And this is a theme with people. We tend to put out, our output is often very much more than our input, whether that's in our diets, whether that's in our energy expenditure versus how much sleep we get. And I've noticed it also in the way that we breathe. And so, of course, cardio, meaning that your cardiovascular health and your cardio endurance and performance has a lot to do with how you sustain your energy throughout a workout. And of course, that's something that you can always work on. You can do better with your cardio. You can spend a little bit more time doing cardio and building up your wind, so to speak. But in the course of just a regular bodybuilding session, notwithstanding a development of the cardio capacity, I find that people are exhaling twice as much as they're inhaling, and so this is exhausting them. It's like blowing into a balloon, but not taking enough breaths. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of output, not a lot of input, and the air is free, mind you. The best supplement I've noticed is free. The air, it's around you. So be conscious of your breathing, not only to sustain the repetition or the set, but that will sustain you throughout the entire workout session, the whole time that you're there. If you mismanage this oxygen tank or this breathing, how can you expect to hold your own in a real session? And so that's what I find when people train with me. They are exhausted, and I've noticed that they push out twice as much as they inhale because they like that sound. They think that's the sound that moves things. It's the other way around. It's this exchange. Okay, that's one thing. Be conscious of that, and your performance will improve over the course of your workout, and think about how cumulative that can be over the course of time. The next thing, full repetitions. Okay, yes, I've seen people in the gym doing a lot of weight for half repetitions, partial repetitions. I'm into that. I'm into that extra squeezy. But when I've noticed that there's a deficiency somewhere in the body that people want me to fix for them or help them with, it's a result of not expanding. They're always willing to contract and tighten up, but they're not willing to expand and work with that, right? The entire repetition is not full. So imagine if you had only done 75% of the repetition. You're leaving off 25% of that. These aren't good numbers, but you know what I'm saying. You're leaving that part of the body unconnected, disconnected from the repetition and disconnected from the rest of your body. So half repetitions are cool only if they're there to supplement and enhance the full repetitions. That's because you're trying to get an extra feel. But if you're not going all the way down in your curls, and you're just coming from here, 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 what is that doing? Now, of course, if you're on drugs, if you're eating 95 times a day, nobody's going to notice that little minute thing, because the goal of that is to just take as much tension and pressure onto the body as much as humanly possible. And I'm sure throughout your 4-hour, 5-hour session, you will pick up the stress somewhere along the line in that part of the body. But when you are natural and you're strict with your training and you are in there to do a specific body part and you're trying to connect to the body, please do full repetitions. Expand as much as you can and try to stay connected to that body part throughout the entire repetition. That's another thing. So we've got full repetitions, because sometimes I'm there just to say you haven't been doing full repetitions. Okay? That's the missing piece of what you've been doing or not doing. So think about this also. I've always said this, and I'll say it again. All the gains that you want to make are in the things that you're not doing. Does that make sense? How much are you focusing on your core? The core is where everything emanates from. And people are telling me that since I've been saying that, to think about everything coming from here out rather than from here in, they've been making some serious changes. You cannot fudge the core. Right? It's everything. It's your anchor. You can bench more, you can squat more, you can deadlift more. You've got to pay attention to it. Even if you have to go in there into the gym and that's the first thing you do, you have to focus the energy in this area. And I didn't do that originally. So I used to think that this was bodybuilding. This is bodybuilding, and I let everything emanate from there. Stay connected to that. And do abs even when you can't see abs, okay? All right? It'll cut down on your injuries. Smart people know that in order to squat more, you got to do some abs. Smart people know that in order to bench more, you've got to start training that core and get connected to that core. Smart people know that you have to deadlift more, you've got to get connected to that core. And so you want to be a smart lifter too, okay? What else? Those are 3 really important things, right? And that's a long enough video for now. But I wish you guys all the best. Full repetitions, connected to the core, and enough energy coming in as much as going out, especially with the air, and that's something that you can control. And if you want to build up your wind, please, by all means, do cardio. But we're talking about just the general output and input throughout a workout, okay? And that's it for now. Peace, love, and muscles. Take care of yourselves. Obligatory flex. Bye. See you guys. Love you all. Peace, love, and muscles. Take care of yourselves. Hi friends, thanks so much for enjoying this video. If you like my content, please subscribe. Don't forget to ding the little bell so that you're aware of new videos as they come out. And also follow me on Instagram at VixNatural and also Facebook at VixNatural. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.